stillness, gratitude, selfishness, self-love. I wake up every day. I give gratitude. I am humble with this journey of self-love that I chose. I didn't wake up this rising and do what I did 5 years ago, 10 years ago, stress about everything. I woke up, I rose up, I gave gratitude to my ancestors, to every alignment of love in my life, to the blessings that I'm receiving. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. If you remember that, you'll remember this. If I stress about that, I'm going to get this. So if I'm stressing, what I'm going to give back is either reassurance. And with that reassurance of you're fine, you're safe, what are you going to do with it? A lot of us stress. But I don't know. I don't know. You know, if you have, you know, before you go on a plane ride or before you get a COVID test, you're like stressing about, oh, I don't know. You start feeling all the sicknesses, you know, like you're like, I got the sniffles, or I don't know. My throat feels a little weird. They're not going to accept me on a plane. And then you get the results and you're like, oh, okay. And then you're stressing when you get to the airplane, you know, the airport. And you're stressing when you're on the airplane. Excuse me. But why do we stress? We stress because it's learned behavior. We stress because of ego. And what you have to do is unlearn ego. You have to unlearn childhood patterns, or even as an adult, patterns that you created for yourself for safety, for survival. But we're not surviving anymore. We're living in purpose. Stop surviving, live in purpose. Survival is exhausting. Aren't you tired of being strong? Because I was tired of being strong all the time. I was like, all right, no one's going to hurt me. No one's going to touch me, ever put their hands on me, X, Y, and Z. But that's whack. Being strong all the time, I say it's whack. Because I was whack for being strong and being, you know, toxic to myself, to anybody that tried to love me. And you have to get to a point in life where you're tired. You're tired of the same, you know, old merry-go-round. You're tired of apologizing to yourself. You're tired of like, okay, day one of the same thing. Like, you don't want to keep living that life of a pattern. You have to break that pattern. And trust me, I know it's uncomfortable because it's growth, you know. Break through that concrete with a rose, and you're going to be fine. Like I said, life is not hard. You make it hard with stress. You're not supposed to want something so bad but stress about it until you have it. Just like when people buy a house. When people buy a house, they're stressing, oh, I got to get this house. Like, anything you're stressing about, or my kid get into that school. My kid has to get into that school. They have to. You have to let go. Whatever's meant for you is going to be yours. You can feel it. You be like, yeah, that house is mine. Are you sure? Yeah, it's fine. I'm not worried about anybody bidding on it. It's going to be mine. It's why you feel it. And how do you feel it? Was paying attention to yourself, self-love, being selfish, listening to your body, except, worrying with your body. It's a difference. Hearing your body, loving your body, or worrying. You put your whole energy in a state of ego. Let your energy be in a state of receiving, not resisting, receiving, resisting love. Like, I know everyone's going to hurt me. No, stop resisting that love. It's a difference between setting boundaries for yourself and not allowing things in. You could allow things in, but you set boundaries. Why? Because you have experiences. You can feel it, energy. You know when somebody's going to take advantage of you. You know when somebody's with the bullshit. Like, you listen to everything. Listen to it. And I want to talk about my fruit fasting detox. It's not mine. It's been practiced for years. Back in the African culture. Like, it's so much that people are like, this is new. It's not new. Sea moss is not new. Fasting is not new. You know, and many of us that's out here that's into it, that's into like holistic healing, we're given what you're supposed to do, especially with African medicine, because that's what I'm into. My ancestors, they guided me to this. I was talking to my girlfriend about it yesterday. I was like, ever since I was a kid, this has all been in alignment. Books landing in my lap, hearing, videos, podcasts. I'm like, okay, I hear you. I hear you, ancestors. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm not resistant. I am receiving the message so I can give the word, help others, help the community. So what I want to get into is African culture, especially African medicine, holistic medicine. We teach the community how to heal themselves. European medicine, they don't want to teach. What was taught was they don't want to teach. They want you to get certified in it. They want you to, only you know the knowledge. Why do all doctors and nurses know everything? But, we have to look up to them and be like, so what do I do, doc? What do I do, nurse? The nurse said I got to do this. The nurse said I got to do that. But they're not explaining to you how do you heal. And shout out to any doctors and nurses that tell people to change their diet. Because honestly, it's in nature. Everything for you is in nature. Trust me. All the other stuff, say what you want. You can argue with me about it. Don't care. Do your own research. Everything to heal yourself, to help heal yourself. I don't want to get blocked on anything. Is in nature. Everything from wanting to figure out what to do in your marriage, anything that you want to do with the job, it's within you. You don't have to go ask everyone and look for the outsource. You don't have to ask everyone, hey, so what should I do? Should I quit this job? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I be with him? Should I leave her? You listen to your body. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Sit in stillness. Let your mind wander. You know what to do. Once you calm that ego, get rid of that ego, you can hear so clear. And at the same time that you're silencing the ego, let's clean that gut out. You can't hear clear with, I don't care what you say, with a pound of fried chicken or, American style Chinese food or, the food trucks, greasy foods. You're not hearing anything. You're not. What it is energy. You want energetic food. You remember, you are electric. Being here in Massachusetts, there's not a lot of alkaline food out here. There's not a lot of electric foods around here, but you can find balance with it. I'm not going to sit here and try to hear my purpose if I'm not feeding my purpose. Feed it. Clean the gut out. I know I said it all the time. People are, especially other trainers out there, I don't care what you say, pushing products on people, pushing protein, pushing this, pushing the tea, pushing that. Why don't you push self-love? Push self-love. A lot of us, we know how to do a perfect squat. We know how to teach a client how to do a perfect squat, a push-up, how to get them in, muscular shape, how to get them a six-pack. But do you really know nutrition? That's where it starts. You can get somebody looking great, but how about feeling great? Feeling great. That smile, is that smile genuine? Is it genuine? When they're in the mirror, are they looking at themselves after they got their body? They got their, are they happy? Are they depressed? That's something that you guys, I'm not saying nobody does it, but that you should do it. Like when my clients get results, they're like, Nikki, I dropped, 10 pounds. I'm like, how does it make you feel? That's the first question I ask. How does it make you feel? They tell me how it makes them feel. I say, congratulations. And then we knock out another goal. We don't celebrate. Okay, woo, I got that six-pack. I'm about to go eat that cow puss pizza. Woo! That's not what we do. You celebrate with love. Take out a journal. What did I learn with this journey? What's the next goal I want to pursue? I have so many people that hit their weight loss goal. Now we got other goals. We got life goals. Let's make passive income goals. Like, keep growing as a community. Keep growing as a family. And that's what I learned through my life. And in alignment, I've studied. And it's heal the community by teaching the community how to heal itself. To go into what I just released was a fruit. I think a lot of my clients, a lot of them are in day 2, but a fruit fast. I try to make it as easy as possible. I didn't come up with this fast. It's been around for a long, long time. I'm just guiding you guys to what I do in my life. So I fasted with mangoes because I wanted to, because of the benefits of mangoes, especially for the skin. I'm 36 years old. I'm not saying I'm aging, but I just love the skin. I like my hair. I see a little gray hairs coming out. So, and I like my, locks to not look dry, to look luscious, because I don't do my hair a lot. Don't care what y'all say. But I just wanted the mangoes. There's a lot of benefits. I like mangoes. And I fasted with mangoes for 3 days. And I loved it. And the energy that I received, the vibrations that I received were unmatched. And if you want to be in tune with yourself, you want to cultivate your space, you want to just change things about your life, trust me, do a fasting. Do a fruit fasting. It's easy. If you have like an oral fixation where you need to eat something, you can't just drink, do a juice fast, eat. Or you could do both. You could drink some juice in the morning and now you're like hungry. Oh my goodness. Space it out a little bit. Make sure the fruit and stuff is not a mixture. Space it out for digestion and eat. Okay, I had juice in the morning. I had a cantaloupe juice in the morning because I try to stick with the fruit groups. I try to either stay with the acid, the subacid for the day, or the melons. So I chose to stay with melons. So let's say I had a cantaloupe juice full of vitamin C, right, in the morning. Lunchtime, I had vitamin C, right? Or let's say lunchtime, I had watermelon juice. I made watermelon juice, put some lime in it or no lime, put some agave in it. I had that. And then for dinner, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm starving. Hypothetically, I was there a long time ago and bite into a mango. To me, it's a mango, watermelon, boom. Just do it. And it's easy. The first day, trust me, the first day of fasting with anything, don't go water fasting. People try to go to extreme. They're like, oh my goodness, I ate so terrible. So I'm just going to go to the extreme. I'm going to go water fasting, or I'm going to go to the extreme. I got to buy this fit tea. No, there's no restart. Just keep going. Just keep going. You got to think about wars. You think they're like, okay, we're going to be back later. We're going to restart. We're going to regroup. No, just keep going. You finagle it. You figure out, okay, that didn't work. Plan A didn't work, but plan B is going to work. And we're not going back. Let's go back to, let's regroup, Don't lose me on this, because I know sometimes you got to take a break to regroup. No, but just break through. Sit in stillness with yourself and go, okay, if I do this and I get emotional and I don't take time for myself, I am going to go in that pattern that I'm trying to break. You follow me? So break the pattern. Don't go to the extreme. Do something that you could do every week. Do something that's easy in life, Don't do something where it's like, oh, I'm depriving myself. Don't deprive yourself. Love yourself. So shout out to my tribe. They did the food fasting, and they're going to give me definitely the testimonies behind it. But you're going to lose weight, obviously. If I told you hold a rock and don't eat for 4 hours and drink some water, you're going to lose weight. It's because you're breaking the pattern of emotional eating, or you're breaking the pattern of not eating at all, not having nutrients in your body, and, not binging on nothing, because it's about the quality of food, not about the quantity. I don't care what you say. It's about the quality of food over the quantity, And don't lose me. If you want to lose weight, obviously you have to go in a calorie deficit. You want to gain weight, you have to go in a calorie surplus. But let's talk about the quality of foods, okay? Don't deprive yourself. Don't deprive yourself. So with the fruit fasting, that is one way to start doing root work. Remember what I said in the beginning. Forget about weight loss. Forget about muscle gain. Let's get to the root of the problem. Why did you gain this weight? Why aren't you gaining weight? Like, what is the problem? Let's get to the root work. And the best way that I believe, you don't have to agree with me. Connect with yourself. Clean that gut. Connect with yourself. Listen to your body. Fruit fasting, mangoes, amazing. Fruit fasting with apples, amazing. Pineapple, acidic. You feel it. You feel it in your lips. You feel it in your tongue with the acid, but it's amazing. Drink your half a gallon of spring water or distilled water. Drink your tea. I got my tea, my dandelion, bladderwrack, and burdock in here. Have your sea moss. Have it. Put your sea moss with your juice. Put your sea moss with your smoothie. You know, you don't have to eat fruit. You can make it in a smoothie. Blend it with, we're so quick to blend it with milk. Blend it with spring water, distilled water. Blend it with coconut. It's easy. It's easy to detach. I want to say detach all the time. But it's easy to detach from the pattern that you keep going on. Okay? All you have to do is change. You have to be the change. You want the change, see the change, feel the change. You got to want it. And like I say all the time, no one cares. You got to do the work. No one's going to do it for you. Just as a trainer, I can't be like, all right, do a push-up. All right, you got this, girl. Or you got this, bro. You got this. But I can't make you do a push-up. You have to do it for yourself. I can just look at you, but like, yeah, you got it. Yeah. I can't physically pick you up and then put you down to do a push-up. What's the point? I'm enabling you. I build you up. I teach you. You build yourself up. You don't go to extreme. You don't be like, all right, water fast. Don't go to extreme. Baby step it. Baby step it. Once you got control of your food, honestly, you got control of your life. When you have control of your life, you set boundaries for yourself. And when you set boundaries for yourself, you don't allow anything but love into your life. And stop worrying about things. Listen, you getting a biopsy or you getting a test result and the kids are getting something, stop stressing. There's nothing you could do. What do you think your stress is going to do? I'm going to stress. Boom, outcome change. No, you can't stress. What you could do is manifest. You can pray. You can send blessings. You can send healing to whatever circumstances, but always choose love. Everything. Just always choose love. I think my girlfriend just popped in. I was like, I see some lights right there, but always choose love. Even with who you surround yourself with, choose love. If they're not in your vibration, you're gonna feel it. If you're not in your vibration, it's like you do something wrong all the time. You know, shout out to my girlfriend. She's amazing. I had many relationship dating. I ruined some of them. Sometimes they ruined it. But I was trying to cling on to things that weren't for me. And I'm like, no. And that's what a lot of us do. We try to cling on to things that are not for us. And you feel it. You feel the fire inside. You feel the energetic pull. Like, no. Like your ancestors are ripping you apart. But you're trying to do everything. But you're resisting what is actually your purpose and what's actually in alignment for you. Like, you're resisting it. And then you realize, and then you wonder why things ain't working out or why it just was like it was a shit show. It was a shit show because you wasn't supposed to be there. And your ancestors are like, all right, since you ain't listening to me, and I'm telling you ain't supposed to be here. You ain't supposed to be dating this girl or this guy. I'm going to make it so you don't go back. Boom, shit show. And, you know, it could be your fault or not your fault. And a lot of us beat ourselves up. We're like, oh, my goodness, I ruined that. Did you? Did you ruin it or did you resist it? You resist it. A lot of us, we resist our calling. We resist our purpose and we choose survival. So what I'm saying to you today to wrap this up is choose purpose, choose self-love. And the first way to self-love, clear this out. Start learning yourself. And how you learn yourself is clean that gut so you can hear your mind. Clean that gut so you can see clearly. Clean that gut so your energy, your vibration is high so you can feel. You can feel everything. And love yourself. Be selfish. Journal. I love you guys. Wholeness always. Be selfish.